Hi, I'm out and about with the Hyundai IONIQ again. Well, it's a bit windy, sorry if there's any wind noise. I'm up in Newcastle, which is north coast from Sydney, about 150 k's up the coast, and I charged the IONIQ 100%, which I don't normally do, but I charged it 100% before I came up here, and I'd pretty much make it. I made it here, made it to Newcastle with 54% left or 56% left or something, so I only used like 46% getting up here. So you can look at the map to Newcastle at Jesmond, Wallsend up here. So I thought I'd just top it up. I could make it back. I don't think I'd have any concerns making it back, but anyway, I'm here at the NRMA free charging station. Yes, they are free. You just plug them in. They've got this is the NRMA, is our National Roads and Motoring Association for when you break down and stuff like that. Manufactured by Australian company Tritium. We've had a look at this before, and it's got both CCS 50 kilowatts and Chademo 50 kilowatts as well for all you Leaf owners. Big emergency stop button. So the only thing with these charge points is the cables aren't very long at all, and I've had to get fairly close to this, and the CCS is on this side, so this is the one I want. So this is our 50, there it is. There's our 50 kilowatt connector, but we probably won't get 50 kilowatts, so I'm going to be using both. I'm going to be using the Type 2 and the bottom. Well, the Type 2 is only for the oh, I can't do this one-handed, hang on. Yes I can, yes I can. It's in. All right, it's identified. It beeped max. Oh yeah, I won't actually go to max. I can stop it anytime. So let's just press start, and not sure if you can see that LED display. I can see it. Oh yeah, I think you can. Anyway, 53%, yeah, I got 53% left. So that's my battery, 53, and I did start. Come on, 0 kilowatts, you can do it. Yep, yeah, I'll press start, but we're getting 0, oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, yeah, kilowatt hour, it's kilowatt hours, duh, Dave. Get your units right. No wonder kilowatt hours. It'd be nice if it had like a kilowatt display, but anyway, we can go in the car and have a squiz. Should be able to tell us. Is it going to tell us? There we go. There we go. What do we got? 54%, 42 kilowatts. That's all right. Now, which I wasn't getting last time I charged. It was only like 20 with DC fast charger like this. It was only like 20 kilowatts. So this one is doing 42 kilowatts, which is pretty good. But the thing I learned about the IONIQ, which I didn't know last time, is that it has a DC fast charging profile, which is ridiculous. Oh, by the way, yeah, you can see that 90% there. I've got this software limited in my car to 90%. So even though it had 100% set over there, it'll the car will cut it out at 90%. So there you go, 42 kilowatts. So there's a couple of shops around here. Might go have a little bite to eat. You won't need long with a DC fast charger, but that's the thing with these. Yes, I've done 5,000 kilometers in this bad boy now, and I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, the thing is, this thing has a charge profile which drops down significantly towards the end of the charge. So if you think you can just rock up somewhere, let's say you had to, you're about to do a really long drive, like a long leg where you needed like 100% charge, and you wanted to do that quickly, you wanted to charge that up quickly, and you had access to a 50 kilowatt charging station like this, but your battery was at say 70%. Or something like that. Once it hits 70%, it actually steps down another level. Then at 80%, it steps down another level again. Can't remember the exact figures, but there is a graph somewhere for it. And it's just, yeah, the older model, I believe like the 2019 model IONIQ didn't do this, but the new one does. They're putting this step only for DC fast charging. This car doesn't support 3-phase AC charging, so it won't do like the 28 kilowatts. It'll only do like the 7 kilowatts. 7.5 kilowatts single phase AC charging. But yeah, DC fast charger will do up to 50 kilowatts. But yeah, in this case 42. I don't know where the limit is. We might be on part of the charge profile. Yeah, over 50%. It could actually drop down. So I think we might find that. Anyway, it says 22 minutes to 80%. So that's pretty good. That's enough time to, you know, 80% is, I had enough charge to get me home. I wasn't concerned, but I just thought, you know, get a kick out of charging like this. But the thing with EVs is that a lot of people don't understand. Here we go. I won't be, can I do the face thing? Maybe. The thing with EVs is, hopefully I'm on frame and whatever, in focus, whatever. The thing with EVs is that almost all the time, unless you're like on the road all the time, you're a traveling salesperson or something like that, unless you're like doing long legs, you know, from here to Newcastle all the time, or, you know, way up to here to, you know, Queensland or something like that, then really, you know, the reason there's so few charge stations around, and the reason why hardly anyone uses these, although this one was checked in a couple of days ago, I believe, by another IONIQ, I think it was. Anyway, I'll use the PlugShare app to actually, you know, take a photo here and say both spots were available. I didn't get iced. Getting iced is when an internal combustion engine car parks in an EV spot. But you can actually get EV owners icing the spot by keeping their, oh, I've got an EV, so I'm allowed to park there. No, you're only allowed to park here if you're charging. That's the etiquette. And you're supposed to set software release on your car so that you so that automatically releases the lock on the charger when it's finished charging, so that, you know, someone can park next to you and then the next person can actually plug in. Not that the cable would bloody reach anyway with the DC fast chargers, and I don't even think you can buy a fast charger extension cable. Do they even exist, like a 50 kilowatt DC fast charger extension cable? I don't think so. Anyway, I got various cables in the back, like single phase AC, you know, type 2 and the type 1 adapter cable, and I've got the slow charge one just in case. If I'm doing a big trip like this up to Newcastle, yeah, I'm going to take the slow charger, you know, just in case, so I can, you know, pilfer some charge, because you can almost always find a PowerPoint somewhere. It's not a problem. So yeah, anyway, oh yeah, look, it's dropped down, there it is. Yeah, 34 kilowatts is tapering off. It went over 60%, so it's tapered down yet again. There you go. So that is pretty annoying. But they're doing it to, well, I guess, do you want, you know, long battery life? If you're charging this thing 100% all the time, which you shouldn't do for your electric cars, you should. That's why I've got mine software set for AC charging. I only charge it to 80%. And the thing is, with EVs, unless you're, as I said, like a traveling salesperson or something, just coming home and plugging it in overnight with the slow trickle charger at 2.2 kilowatts, it's more than enough to do all of your daily needs. We've never had to, I know lots of EV owners who simply don't have a fast charger at home. There's just absolutely no need. So if you can park your car at home, I know, you know, if you own a house or whatever, or a carport where you can actually plug it in overnight. I know, you know, especially in Europe and other places that are a bit more densely populated than Australia and Sydney, yeah, if you have to park on the street or something, yeah, there's nowhere to park, plug it in. So you're going to need these fast charge stations and stuff like that. So EVs aren't for everyone. But if you've got a home or some place where you can park it overnight or get charged from work or something like that when you go into work, you just don't need fast charging. So we don't need, you know, unless everyone takes it up, and then, you know, I don't know what percentage of population would like live in a house, like a place that has charging at home versus those that don't. But those that don't, yeah, they need to find charge somewhere else. But if you've got one at home, just slow charge it, no problems whatsoever. It just plug it in overnight, sit there for 10 or 12 hours. You only get about 10 kilometers range on this thing for every hour, but you plug it in for 10 hours or whatever overnight, and you've got an extra 100 kilometers range. Usually you're not going to do 100 kilometers a day. Average person in Sydney does like 40-50 kilometers tops or something like that. So yeah, it's really easy. But there you go. So I might go grab a bite to eat while I'm charging, and We'll see. Yeah, 35 kilowatts, and that will, I believe that'll step down again to like 20, something in the 20s when it hits 70%. I believe maybe at 65 it'll taper down again. There is like a 3 or 4 step charge profile on this thing. So I guess the engineers at Hyundai decided, yeah, that's a good thing to do. Although I would have liked to have seen a software override for that. Look, I'm desperate. I need to charge. Can I get into the software and override this step charge file? Give me the full 50 kilowatts for, as you know, until it's full, please. You know, and then it resets every time you start the car again. I don't know. You know, that'd be fine. But it'd nice to have the software option. But anyway, there you go. Oh, 10 and almost 11 minutes. Catch you next time.